Yeah, good afternoon. Good afternoon, morning. I want to take some time teaching the fundamentals of order of operation. When we talk about order of operation, we're speaking about algebra, and we have different methods of actually um, going about that. We could use different sentences to um, communicate what we're trying to say. Order of operation, I have written on the board different sentences that we could use in remembering some things that has to do with the order of operation. Number one is, please excuse my dear Auntie Sally, from left to right. Or you say, Pudgy elves may demand a snack. Pudgy elf may demand a snack. Popcorn every Monday, donuts always on Sundays. Or you say, please eat mom's delicious apple strudels. People everywhere made decisions about songs. Mind you, what I'm trying to communicate is PEMDAS. PEMDAS. And in the UK, they call it board mass. Canada calls it bed mass. But I want to teach the order of operation today using PEMDAS. We also call it board mass in Nigeria, but I think we could also learn using PEMDAS, depending on whatever one suits us. So I start with P. P means parentheses. And this is a sign for parentheses. Brackets, some of the time, this sign could mean parentheses. And E stands for exponents. Exponents. When we're talking about exponent is when we're talking about powers and squares, like a square, 2 raised to power 3, etc. Then you go to multiplication and division. You see I have written M and D together, letter M and letter D together. Why did I write together? I've written it together because when you're solving mathematics, if you have your multiplication coming first, you have to solve for multiplication. And if you have division coming first, you have to solve for division before the multiplication. Also the addition and subtraction, I have A coming in front of S, which is the subtraction. In some other cases, it could be in form of SA. That is, we're speaking about in any equation we have, we could look at it if the subtraction is coming before the addition. So our 1 stands for P for parentheses, 2 is F for exponents, like I explained here, and 3 is multiplication and division, 4 is addition and subtraction. And you start solving from the left to the right. I think without further ado, I'm going to be writing some exercises on the board, and we're going to be communicating how we go about it. Number 1, let's take this as an example. 9 plus 6 times parentheses 4 plus 3 raised to power 2. Now in this case, what you're going to have is you write your PEMDAS again. When you write your PEMDAS, you have P. What is our P? Our P is parentheses. Do you have parentheses here? Yes. That's the numbers in the bracket. 4 plus 3, we have... now, in our parentheses, we have 4 plus 3, we have 7. Then you bring down your exponent again. Then you rewrite everything. And we have utilized our P, which is our parentheses. Then the next thing we should look at is our E. Do we have exponent there? Yes, this 2 is our exponent. So we solve for this. 7 times 7 is 49. Then you write everything again. Now, pupils in primary 5, primary 6, years 1 and 2 could try this. And the next thing we have to do is we have solved for our exponent. We also take our E. So the next thing we have there is we have our multiplication coming. next. This 6 times 49. So what we have to do is 6 times 49. I solved it. We have 294. 294. Then you bring down your 9. So then we've used our multiplication. You also tick it. Then do we have any division? Then no, we don't have division there. Then R for addition. Do we have addition? Yes. So we just say 9 plus 294. We have 303. Then I want to go to the number 2 example. Number 2 example, let me have this. This is parenthesis 10 minus 6 raised to the power 2 plus 3 minus 3 squared. Then don't forget your PEMDAS. You have to write your PEMDAS again. Now the first thing we want to do here is look at our parentheses. 10 minus 6, you have 4. Then you put your exponent, then you write everything. Then the next thing we're going to do now is we use the parentheses, we go to the exponent. The exponent is 4 times 4, we have 16. Then we write everything again. 3 raised to the power 2. Then the next thing we want to do now is we look at the multiply. We still use our exponent. Our 3 times 3 is going to be what? 9. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 3 is 9. Then we write everything again. 16 plus 3, we have 19. 19 minus 9, we have 10. So these are just the basics, like elementary, like the elementary level of algebra, PEMDAS, or we call it PODMAS, or we call it BEDMAS as it's called in Canada. And I think we go deeper as time goes on. And we could also try this. I have this too. Whenever we see this in algebra, it means multiplication, dot. So we don't forget our PEMDAS. We write our PEMDAS as on this part, PEMDAS. Then we can, by saying, we solve for what we have in the parentheses. Do you understand? Here we have minus 3 squared. What we have to do is we split it out. We say minus 3 times minus 3. Then plus 9. We write everything. We write every other thing there. Minus 4. So minus 3 times minus 3 gives us a positive. That is 9. Do you understand? 9. Then you rewrite every other thing. Rewrite every other thing. Minus 4. So what's the next thing we want to do here? The next thing we want to do is to calculate 9 plus 9. We have 18. 18, don't forget this dot, which means multiplication. That's 18 multiplied by minus 3. This minus 3, then minus 4. So the next thing we have there is 18 times minus 3. We have minus 54 minus 4. We write the minus 4 again. Then our answer is going to be minus 54 minus 4. Minus 54 plus minus 4, we have minus 58. Thank you very much. I think I want to write some take-home assignment here. Assignment. Try this at home. 18 plus parentheses plus 4 squared equals to dash. Then number 5, we have 8 minus parentheses 14 divided by 7 divided by 7. You just try this at home, then times 6 equals to dash. Now when you try this at home, the answer for this, you're going to get 50. And the answer for this is going to get 12. Thank you for joining the class. I implore you to kind of go through what we've studied today. God bless you. Stay blessed and stay safe.